Hello YouTube. Uh, this is an important video to me because I've done so many errors, faults in my previous videos, so I'm gonna admit to those. I was using a manual caliper like this, not digital like this, but manual, and was reading it completely wrong. This is accurate down to 0.1. I'm gonna zero it, and you see it's 0.1. That's its error. That's so small it won't even bother. It's more than accurate enough. It's more accurate than me bumping the reading, so yeah, zero it. I'm gonna take my readings again. I'm gonna start, and they are thin. You can see that, how thin that is. That is the Aaron Johnson cleaver in 50 to 100. Pretty thin. I can start with inches. So the spine is 0.053 inches. Or I'm just using millimeter, you can convert. So again, zeroing out, it's 1.27, so basically 1.3 millimeter. Measure. Fuck, I ding the edge. This is hard to do on camera. A good bit above the edge, it's 0.9. Very high up on the edge, it's 1 millimeter. That's incredibly high up. That's insanely high. Gonna get it at the very edge. I can't show you since I need to focus. At the edge shoulder, it's around this 0.18. That's what it is. I'm just gonna check that I don't ding the edge. So 0.18 millimeter at the edge shoulder. No, actually ding the edge a little, but I can stop that out. Another really thin knife. If it focuses there. Focus, damn you. Focus there. You see how thin that is at the edge? You don't even need to measure that to see it's thin. Again, measuring quite a bit up. This is high up on the blade, it's 1.4. And at the edge, and I'm meaning at the edge shoulder, not the very edge. That is impossible to measure. It's 0.13, so just a tiny bit thinner than the Aaron Johnson knife. Again, zeroing it. This is a Patrick Alvik cleaver that's so thin It flexes. Again, you see behind the edge more than thin enough. I'm gonna check the spine. That's 0.9, so under a millimeter. Checking a good bit up the blade. Let's see here. Really pinch it. That's insane. 0.06-ish if I move it a little. There it. So 0.7 around-ish. Check the very edge. Or at the shoulder, like I'm saying. Let's see here. Oh, I got an itch in my nose. 0.10. So actually I wasn't far off with the manual on that. 0.10. So if I remember, this was 0.18, 0.13, 0.10. If I remembered correctly, I maybe not. But what about a normal Victorinox that I have thinned just slightly? Focus, damn you. But as you see, it's pretty thin. But it's far from those knives. Again, zeroed out. A good bit up the blade. It's 1.15. And that's up there. I'm gonna get it at the very edge. Or at the edge, shoulder. 0.4. Again, I'm gonna do the fun stuff, my outdoor knives. Let's start with the one from Maran. And you can see if this damn thing will focus. That's pretty thin. Can you see that, or it's the handle is actually hitting the camera, so can you see that? Yeah. Zeroing out. A little crap, I lost it. Zeroing out. A good bit up the blade, it's 242. Pretty thick. 1.5 there. I want it to be 1. Let's check how uniform it is. 1.3 and 1.6. I'm gonna check at the edge shoulder. I got something, sorry. I'm not completely well. I was out in the cold. I need to get it precise. I'm doing this in the best light I can. This is taking some effort. That's at the edge shoulder, 0.39. I'm gonna do it once more. The heel is closing. This is nearly impossible to do with my crappy eyesight. Checking 3 places. Let's see. Yeah, 0.3 to 0.4 around is what I'm getting. That's thin. Just checking so I didn't wreck the edge. One bump with the caliber, and you got a tiny flaw in your edge. Putting it back in its sheet. Checking this shopper. You can't see the soil, but you can see it like that. That's a good shopper. It's thinner here, it's thicker here, and gets thin again. So yeah. I'm gonna just pull up my shirt. Keeps slipping down. And if you are Imperial watching in the US, you need to convert this a good bit up the blade. It's 0.48. So it's actually a little thinner up the blade than the one in Aaron Johnson, since that's convex. The new one I'm getting in Magna Cut should fix that. And again, checking 2-3 places at the very edge. And that's average 0.4 to 0.45. So that's at edge shoulder of the edge. I can try to show you what I mean. If you imagine the edge here, it's all blended in. Imagine right there, right where my finger stops there. That little gap there is where I measure at. Just gonna, since it's a carbon blade, wipe it off, put it back in its sheet. I'm gonna check a pretty chunky line steel, an M390. Again, just zeroing out. And you see this is way thicker than the shopper, way thicker, like 0.4 thicker than the shopper up the blade. Because this is M390. I got a sneeze coming, so and let's see the 3 measurements. 0.48. So yeah, that's what I got. And by all means, all the blades you see here are high performance blades. The shopper is very high performance. The one from Aaron Johnson needs to be thinner up the blade because it's a convex grind. So the new one is gonna fix that. But these are great blades, so that's the measurements. And as you've seen from the shoulder shot, thin blades. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, and as I said, I admit my earlier faults, my fault in how I measured. Like the channel, please press thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share it. Have a nice day, leave a comment if you wonder about anything. Thanks for watching, bye.